Hey friends, I am back with my new video of painting tiny little birds in watercolors using some simple watercolor techniques. So here is a quick drawing that I made on a watercolor sheet. I made this sketch using water resistant art line drawing pens. Then after taping down my sheet with a masking tape on a hard base, I started wetting my sheet to work with a wet on wet watercolor technique. With a mix of cerulean blue and emerald green, I started putting my first wash. For the first layer of our painting, we use ample of water to dilute our paint and then cover our entire background space with it. For my second layer here, I'm using a diluted mix of gambouge hue and Naples yellow. My sheet is still wet. I put in my turquoise blue and emerald green to give a shaded foliage effect. Please make a note here that I had started putting my second layer of color when my first layer had completely dried. Now watch closely how I painted these tiny little birds using the fine tip of my brush. Using the tip of our brush, we put short flick strokes to paint the bird's feathers. The first step to paint our birds is to put a diluted yellow in our bird's body. This will make our birds look bright. While the yellow is still wet, I drop in a little brown in the shadow areas. And now when the first layer has completely dried, I would take the brown in the tip of my brush and with the flicking movement create an effect of the feathers on the bird's body. So to paint the feathers here, we are working wet on dry. Working with a wet paint on a dry surface will leave brush marks, and that is how we achieve the effect of feathers. By using thicker paint and working wet on dry, I will add more details to my bird. Make sure that your first layer has completely dried when you are trying to achieve more detailed effects. I repeat the same steps to paint all my birds. Hope you enjoyed watching this video as much I enjoyed making it. Thanks for watching.